gentlemen. We've got some bad guys there. Yeah, bad guys. They've been stopped by the police, and he's hung out the window and he's produced a firearm. So the guys are deployed with their firearms, MP7s, and now have called for backup of a firearms support dog. What's happening now is the firearms team are trying to get some dialogue going with the bad guys. Keep up, keep up. Trying to get some dialogue going with the bad guys. And they're being non-compliant. So now we're going to move the two dogs up. On the driver's side we've got Sash, and on the passenger side we've got Yankee. Right. Okay, that's Yankee in action there. One guy decided to come out and give us some grief. No, he likes that far too much. And because of the firearms, we've called the dog back from a distance so that the dog handler has no had to put himself in harm's way. So there's been a bite taken, the guy has been bitten. Obviously, in real life, the scenario would be there'd be blood, snot, all sorts of things going on down that end of the arena. Screaming, crying, all that, because the dog would damage him, wouldn't he? But the dog is a less than lethal option. The other option we had was to shoot him, and then we've got to justify that in court. Make sense? Bad guy anyway. It's been put into a position where he can do no harm. Firearms officers move in and cuff, and that's one bad guy in custody. That was the one bad guy in custody. Seeing his friend being mullered by Yankee, the driver's decided he's going to give himself up. He's dropped the weapon. We want to make sure that weapon can't be used, so Sash is going to go forward and bring it back for us. It looks pretty and cute, but it's a realistic tactic. Do you not agree? Good, I'm glad you agree. Sash just wants to bite him. Telling him all the time, do as you're told, I'm going to nail you, I'm going to mull you, you do anything you're not supposed to. We can shout, we can scream, the dog barking, there's nothing better, they're complying very quickly. Second bad guy in custody. You're getting bored, aren't you, with that? Okay, now we've got a vehicle in front of us. Now there could be someone hidden in the boot or on the back seat. So what we're going to do is we're going to send Sash forward, and she's going to search the vehicle and let us know if there's anyone else in there. That indicates to us that there's someone hiding. So the dog's recalled, and then we start the banter again. You in the car.
You in the vehicle! Come out with your hands up!
He's just had a German Shepherd nose to nose barking at him. He'll give himself up.
Do exactly as I say! Stand still! Stand still! Do exactly as I say and you won't be hurt! Stand still!
Being non-compliant, trying to get something out of the pocket. Sash is taking him out of it. Again, blood, snot, bits of flesh, all sorts of things going on down there. It's horrible to think about, really. Firearms are going to follow straight in because he had a weapon on him. Dog's still on the sleeve, firearms in position. Dog handler saunters up there. Sorry, he goes up there smartly. And retrieves the dog. Firearms teams are in. And that's the third bad guy in custody. Sasha again telling him, come on, move, I dare you, I'll do you. All the time, dog barking, keeping him under control. Okay, because he had a weapon on him, they're searching him for any other weapons, detonators, anything like that that could do us damage before moving back to the vehicles. The search has been thorough, they've checked that everything's okay, and now they're going to move him back to safety. What we're going to do now is Sash is now going to search the vehicle again, and by not barking, let us know that the vehicle's clear. There could be someone in the boot. The dog can work on scent as well as sight, obviously. So any scent emanating from the boot, they would pick up, and she'd bark and let us know there's someone in the boot. And then we could go on again, and up the game again. So Sasha's going to go forward again. Or she might come on back and bite it again.
Where do I go? Where do I go?
Using the nose, going around the vehicle. Notices the direction and control from the handler, just a wave of the hand, and she knows what she's got to do. Checking the vehicle, no one in there. Excellent, well done. Round of applause for that one, I think. What's going to happen now, we're going to bring one of our drugs dogs in. This is Buddy. He's going to search the vehicle for drugs. His handler is Guy Williams. He works on the national team for us. Travels all over the country doing drug searches of properties, people, buildings. Also does arms explosive search. Buddy, again, if you notice, look, he's in all the nooks and crannies using his nose to pick up the scent. And his indication when he finds some equipment or gear is he freezes and stares at the spot where the equipment's stowed. The reward these dogs get for all of this work is £1.75 worth of rubber ball. Oh, and we feed them, and we pet them, and we love them. As you can see, he loves his work. Gun dog breed, tail going all the time he's working. Okay, you lingered a little bit on the window there, so Di's going to open the door for him to get in and have a look. Obviously, the things that will affect the scent of anything, persons or drugs or explosives, is wind. So he's going to try and get the wind going through the vehicle, so it gives the dogs a heads up and he can go to source where the stuff's hidden. Okay, I can see a tail wagging vigorously there. Has that been found, Guy? Yeah. Yeah, we're going to go with a fine there. So that's another good job done by Buddy. He's on the back seat, froze, tail wagging, identified where the equipment's kept. So that's a round of applause for that work, I think. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that completes our display. As I say, a watered down version of a hard stop and firearms. What I would like to do is introduce the guys who we've got in front of us here. The firearms officers.